Shots of Brown, shots of Brown, black, black. Show 'em on the track, show 'em on the track. Take a shot, take a shot, take a shot. Shots of Brown. You can take it straight or on the rock. Shots of Brown. On this platform, it goes down. Shots of Brown. They know it ain't no cap on Shots of Brown. Take a shot. Shots of Brown, baby. Listen, so I'm seeing Bimmy, man. And shout out to I'm seeing Bimmy being talked about right now, crazy on the internet. And on here, I give stories on those that I know and speak facts, right? So shout out to Bimmy. If you don't know who Bimmy is the uncle of Waka Flocka, brother of Aunt Deb, Waka Flocka's mother. The Antney family, they family been in my life forever. Way back when I was a little boy, my Aunt Carol was dating Bimmy. And I believe Bimmy back then was working with LL Cool J and Def Jam. They family been around my family forever. Shout out to Aunt Deb. I spoke on a few situations on here with Aunt Deb. Waka Flocka's mother, y'all probably remember, y'all know Aunt Deb. We don't know Aunt Deb. But she put out Gucci Mane, Nicki Minaj. It was on a few reality shows, Loving Hip Hop or Growing Up Hip Hop or something like that, I believe, one of the other. I had bought some music to Aunt Deb. She was trying to bring us over there at Mosaic Entertainment when I had a little situation with my cousin Gerard, Yahweh Almighty. But we just ain't never closed the deal over there. Things just ain't work out, how we wanted them to. So we ain't do that. But Aunt Deb been in my life forever. Even to bring it back even a little more, y'all know when I had a little situation with BMF and Puffy's Club, and at that same time, Gucci Mane was going through some things with BMF, and Aunt Deb was getting him hot, and she came to me and was trying to bring me over there with them, with what they had going on, and I didn't even do that because I was with Uncle B, touring and doing my thing with the family. I should have went over there with Aunt Deb though. I should have went over there with Aunt Deb and Gucci. That's when Gucci was popping, but I still connected with him. Got some good stories with Flocka on his rise and all that. But shout out to Aunt Deb, Waka, Bimmy. But the whole allegations, man, you see Supreme team, he just came out and spoke on Bimmy being a snitch and saying Bimmy ratted back in the day, whoop-de-whoop. I don't really know what I'm saying? I ain't really gonna speak too much into they politics or what they got going on, know what I'm saying? But just me on the outside looking in, it's crazy because it's like, why would these allegations be coming out now, 30, 40 years later, now that there's a DVD that's coming out, a Supreme Team DVD that's coming out? It all just looked like a play to me, know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we'll use Bimmy's name, throw this out there to get shit shaking, whoopty blam, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, why is it coming out so late in the game versus when this could have been out, you know what I'm saying? Dudes is grown men now with kids, probably with grandkids. I don't know if Bimmy got grandkids or not at this point, but it's just wild. Another thing that be wild to me too on this internet, and it really mainly be like a lot of West Coast content creators, they get on here with this you know, with these street antics and this gang banging and these street politics, and y'all see that a lot of dudes on here is catching Ricos, getting indicted. It's like, why are y'all even on the internet, even speaking on street business, when y'all already know the feds is on here and they listening? Especially I be seeing dudes on No Jumper talking crazy, Vlad talking crazy, and then y'all be wanting the people be wanting to blame these hosts, No Jumper and all this, that, and the third. They journalists. They gonna ask these questions. It's on these fools to answer them, and they give the feds exactly what they looking for. They want to come on here, glorify the street culture and all that, and get on here and portray themselves. They want to portray themselves to be the toughest and roughest street nigga to ever live. It just be a lot of clown behavior to me. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But as far as Bimmy though, he always been solid with me. I always had a lot of respect for him since a little boy. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of respect for him. I remember him and Joey coming to my cousin Jared's funeral. You know what I'm saying? My last conversation I just had with Bimmy was probably a few months ago. You know, we actually spoke on this Shots of Brown, some Shots of Brown, you know, issues, and you know, he was trying to put some things in, you know, we spoke on him trying to put some things in place for me and Bob to have a sit down. I never heard nothing back from Bimmy after that. I mean, but I never even reached out again, honestly, after that phone convo that me and him had. You know what I'm saying? But so it ain't no wrong on either end. You know what I'm saying? But I got a lot of respect for Unc, man. So it's just crazy to see the antics that's going on here. But it's, you know, Unc, a grown ass man now, a businessman, man. Like, who cares, man? You be seeing these dudes on here talking all this. He's a rat. He's a snitch. Man, listen, man. Like, I'm pretty sure Unc ain't doing no street business. Unc is doing all legal, legit business. Who really gives a flying? I mean, I don't care about who's a rat, who's this, who's that. I'm not really interested. I really don't give a damn for real, because I'm not doing no street business. Know what I'm saying? Everything I'm doing is legal, legit. So all that, he's a rat, this, she's a rat, I don't know, that shit, it don't move me. But you see so much of that on the internet with these whack 100s, and it just be a lot of, you know, clown behavior to me, man. You know, it be niggas 40, 50, 60 years old. Like, what is we teaching the youth, bro? Like, get some money, man. Do the right thing. It's like y'all pushing the line of the street culture on the youth, but at the same time trying to tell the kids to stay off the street. What line is we pushing? Like, all that ratting and all that, man, listen. But shout out to Unc, man. Nothing but love. And I ain't coming at no content creators on here. I'm just speaking freely. But if the shoe fit, wear it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. Shout out to Unc. Shout out to Bimmy. None but love. Shout out to Aunt Deb. Shout out to Flocka. Yes, sir. Shots of Brown, baby.